guys, the king is back. Yeah, let's talk. Hello everyone, how are you doing? I hope you had a fantastic day and your day is productive. Welcome to my channel. My name is Andrew. I like to share with you things about photography, filmmaking, and music. These are my three passions in life, my hobbies. Well, yeah, you heard me right. The king is back. Well, not this king, and certainly not this king, but this one. Yep. This is the Zeiss BIOTAR 75mm f1.5, also known as the Legendary King of Bokeh. He's much better now. He's autofocus. It's cheaper and more affordable, and you can have it in the palm of your hand. Let me explain. This particular lens, this Zeiss 75mm f1.5, is not just a lens. It's a photographic history, and it's a landmark in lens design. It was designed by a Zeiss engineer called Willy Merte. I think it's Willy Merte. Anyway, it was in 1927 that he started working on it with his team, and at that time, I think the lenses were having a lot of chromatic aberrations, and they were not that fast. The aperture was not that fast. And he created using a double gauze design. It's a different design from the triplet or Tesla design that they were using at the time. I'm not gonna go into technical details. I'm not an expert in optical engineering. I just know so much, but you can read it. I leave a link in the description below about an article explaining that, and how difficult it is to design a perfect lens. Like, for example, in a normal camera lens, you have this much of a space, to work and to put all the glasses and the elements in it. But smartphone is very, as you can see, it's very thin, right? So it's remarkable. Anyway, so they're using this design, and it's become so pronounced, it's become so powerful that it's become the foundation for most modern lenses, fast modern lenses. Like 50mm, especially 50mm and up. So both for the film and digital, Canon has it, Leica has it, and I think the TT Artisan has just come up with the 75mm f1.5 to sort of honor this BIOTAR 75mm. So, and can you imagine, like, the photographers back in the day, like, there's no filters like we do have today, and there's no computers, so all the designs were done, the calculations were done using manual, using by hand, and they can come up with such incredible and amazing design that is still used until today. So that's the history part. And so this lens has become like the secret weapon, for a lot of photographers back then, because they can create such a very unique look and very special look, and now with the Vivo X200 Pro, they put not one, not two, but 5 of their classical lens design emulations. Yeah, I know it's emulations. How do I know? Because there's only one lens in the smartphone, right? But the question becomes then, how good are these emulations compared to the original thing? because like you cannot find them anyway. They didn't have like huge productions like we do today, so the number of lenses produced back then are very limited, so it's very hard to find. And if you find them, they're very expensive, like especially those in pristine condition, because it's very highly sought after lens and is in high demand, and it's very hard to find. As you can see from here, I search in eBay and I can find some, and it can fetch up to 3,000 euros and so, and that's only the lens. You have to buy the camera body and to use the lens with. So, and plus the mounting is, so there's so many different mounts. You have to buy the adapter maybe for your camera, and it's just a headache. It's manual focus, and so the Vivo X200 Pro puts it inside. That is crazy. I think Vivo did. I think Vivo management is bright. It's super bright. Like they didn't go with other manufacturers for the name, but they go right to the source, the lenses, Zeiss, Carl Zeiss, because all other brands like Sony, Canon, Leica, even Hasselblad, or they produce bodies, camera bodies, but they need lenses in order for the bodies to work, right? So Zeiss is one of the legendary making. It's so legendary. In fact, there's a fun fact. When Leica first started by Ernst Leitz, that's the name of the founder of Leica. That's why it's called Leica, Leitz camera, in honor for the founder of Leica. He invited a Zeiss engineer called Oscar Barnack. Well, the word has it that he actually hijacked Oscar Barnack. I don't know which one is true. I wasn't there, so to help him to make the first Leica, and well, the rest is history. So Zeiss, I think Vivo, you did the right. You are on the right track. Please, 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 I'm begging you to keep the partnership with Zeiss so much, because there are still other lens designs that are not yet included in the Vivo X200, for example, Biogon, and there's so many more. I don't remember all, but the 5 that they gave, oh man, they are so good. And I'm gonna start explaining one by one. I'm gonna start sharing one by one in my next videos. So the question has become, how good are those emulations? They're emulations, right? Well, for the price that you pay, and the convenience that you have with the phone, I think it's just, I don't know what to say anymore. My mind is like, he wants to explode. It's perfect. I mean, that's the eBay that I showed, the eBay price I showed you. That's only for one focal length, which is 75 millimeters. They have, I think, 58 and other focal lengths, and there were 6 focal lengths in the Vivo X200 Pro that you can slap the BIOTAR emulations on. There's another collaboration between Leica and Xiaomi, and as a former Leica user and a former Huawei P10 owner, I think the collaboration between Leica and Xiaomi did, at least to my eyes, didn't produce the same look as the one, as the real thing, or the Huawei one. I think the Huawei one, I think is much better in my eyes, at least. I have tried it out, and it didn't move me at all. So, well, maybe in the next iterations, I think they'll get better. I hope. So I don't know. But let's get back to this BIOTAR emulations in the Vivo X200 Pro. So how do you use it? Number one, the main characteristics, the strongest or the unique special characteristics from this lens design is number one, the busy swirly bokeh. Of course, it creates such a interesting look. It creates such a unique. It's like there's a vortex behind, sucking. Like it's very unique, and it's, of course, it's to taste. The beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? But if you are in the photography world long enough, I think you'll be like me. Like you'll get bored one day with the clinical modern lens. Your mind starts wandering. Your creative side starts wondering, is there any other look that I can create with my tools and whatnot? So yeah, this is the answer. If you're looking for some unique special characteristic or special look, BIOTAR maybe the answer, and you have it in the Vivo X200 Pro. And this, I haven't seen this kind of look produced by any other smartphone brand. I don't think, I can be wrong, but let me know in the comment section below if there's such a case. But this is very unique because it belongs to Zeiss. The lens design belongs to Zeiss, so they know what they're doing. And number two is if you get the subject close enough, the background will start becoming like buttery smooth. It's almost like an impressionist painting by Monet, it's very similar. It's not exactly the same thing, of course. It can't be. But you got the convenience of autofocus. You've got the convenience of computational algorithm. Like it's as soon as you press it, you have the photo ready to share with friends or into your social media, and you have this portability. You can bring it anywhere. It's like I said, it'll become the best camera for you because it's always with you, unless you forgot to bring your smartphone, right? So yeah, if this is the value proposition in this, it's just I don't know. It's, oh my God, it's so. There's no debate for that. There's no, so many $1,000 compared to what, $700, $800. It's just unbelievable. And I really thank you, Vivo, for doing this. And I really hope that it will continue with the X300, 400, and so on. Don't get complacent, because there are so many other things that I'm gonna explain in my other videos in the future. Some of the limitations, I'm gonna go into detail, as this video has been too long already. So, well, I think that's it for now. And enjoy the BIOTAR in Vivo X200 Pro. I can tell you, you'll enjoy it as much as I do, and it will give you your photos will be unique, and it'll be very different than other smartphone cameras. Enjoy it for your portraits, or landscape or whatever, because the focal lengths are there, the apertures are there. You can just have fun with it. Give it a try for yourself and see if you like it. See if you can see what I see. And I'll see you on the next one, I guess. Peace. Bye.